Hello, wonderful people of God. Once again, it's a privilege and an honor to come to you. My name is Pastor Edward, and I'm here with Pastor Mary. God being so good, we just finished our 32 days fasting and prayers on the team Breaking Negative Cycle. And we have people coming from all over the world, all over, the state to come and grace this occasion. And we are blessed to have one of our sisters who came all the way from Atlanta to be part of this fasting and prayers. And we want her to share her experience. There is something amazing that she got to tell us, and I don't want you to miss it. Just stay tuned as you listen to these powerful testimonies and confirmations of prophecies that God through our Papa gave her. Hello, Mommy. How you doing?
I am awesome.
Wonderful. How's the family?
They're great.
Right. So can you just tell us how you encountered God's prophet Eric Ofiowusu?
Yeah, by a friend of mine who invited me, Colette Burnett.
Okay.
And I came,
sure.
And also through Crystal,
okay,
yes.
Sure.
And this Sunday I was sitting in the back with Colette, and we came in late.
Okay.
And there was a certain time in the service where Papa said, if you have, come and give X amount for whatever. Right. And I felt my spirit leap. Now, I listen to spirit. Spirit leads as opposed to flesh, right?
Right.
So even if it says, girl, this is for this or whatever the case might be,
that's right.
I kill that and I allow spirit to lead.
That's right.
So I came up, and as I was walking up, he said, I see writing over your head.
That shocks you, right?
Well, the thing is, because I grew up in it, I'm a PK. Because I grew up in it, automatically I turned behind me to see, who is he talking to? Yeah. And then when I turned back, first of all, there was nobody behind me. So I'm like, I felt it was in slow motion. In slow motion, I'm turning around and I'm like, could this possibly be me?
Or somebody else?
After all these centuries, could this possibly be me? And then when I turned back to the front, he says, you were spooked. See me after church, you were spooked. I cannot do this. So I was like, okay. So I came, finished what I was doing, went back to the seat, and I saw him afterward.
Okay.
And he had an audience with me. Okay. And there were certain things that he shared. There's the saying, to be forewarned is to be forearmed.
That's right.
And because he shared that with me, I was able to be forearmed when certain things started to happen within those few months. Because it was a little earlier on this year when I came to visit.
Right. That's right, yeah, I remember that.
And because it started to happen, I was able to maintain a high vibration.
That's right.
Maintain and see with my spiritual eyes as opposed to my physical eyes. Don't allow the ego and the emotions to get all upset and riled up and worked up, but allow spirit to lead. And in leading, I now at this stage of my life also have to lead with legacy.
That's right.
So it's like, okay, what do we do first? Do we get on like a market crab, and as I had all rights to, or do we get on and move with wisdom? And in moving with wisdom, do we now impact?
So we'd like to find out, what are some of the things that the prophet told you, and have there been any confirmation of it? Has it come to pass?
Yes, there are
just
some,
maybe one or two.
One came to pass.
Okay.
Right? Which is what I just spoke about.
Sure.
One came to pass.
Sure.
And because while it was happening, I said, he spoke to me, this is what the prophet said this.
That's right.
So I remember that. And because of that, I was able to step back, spirit step forward, and lead. And I'm talking about, this must have been about 2 to 3 weeks ago.
That's right. That's right.
This soon.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So I was forewarned, so therefore I was forearmed. Yeah.
That's right. So
so that's one. I'm saying this.
Yes.
Before the end of the year, you're going to see me again with more, because there is much more to unfold, much more to come, much more to happen.
Wow. So my next question will be this: did you ever doubt all that he was saying, since he didn't know you?
Not at all. I was born in the thing.
That's right.
Not at all. So my spirit knew the Spirit of God is over this man. He's from my era. He is the real deal.
That's right.
There are very few, and I've lived here. I've lived in Europe. I've lived in Canada. Lived in the Caribbean, and I'm saying to you, I have come across many.
That's right.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal. So let me ask.
He's one of those prophets that God spoke of in the last last days.
Wow.
It is what it is.
Wow.
Yes.
And I could only say what I see.
Yes.
So what made you come back?
Well, first of all, he said, I want to see you.
Instruction.
Yes, instructions.
That's
Secondly,
Obedience.
obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's right. That's right.
Secondly, I joined in your corporate prayer, though I were in Atlanta and I traveled to Grenada, and I still joined, right? And I said to myself, for the last week, or at least for the last day, you need to be here.
That's right.
So I had already set it.
So how was your encounter within the last day of the fasting and prayers?
A lot of hell. It's almost as if hell woke up.
Close, yes. Because they didn't want you to be part. So how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling
Empowered,
right now?
empowered.
That's right.
At the same time,
That's right.
the things that happened to prevent me from being here.
That's right. Can you share some of that with that? The
My
things
flights,
that
my finances, my bookings. I mean, they even got the hotel booking wrong. And I physically put it in, yeah. I got an email and they're like, well, Sunday night. I'm like, no, it's Saturday night. You know, so God, thank God, I was able to sort out accommodation thanks to my good friend Colette, though she's in Trinidad right now. Colette and Sharon, yeah, she organized. God bless her tremendously.
What word would you give to our listeners, our viewers out there for the prophet, about the prophet, and also in general, and also for next year fasting and prayers? What would you tell them?
Okay, so first of all, the prophet is the real deal.
That's right.
This man of God is the real deal. It is what it is.
That's right.
Right? And all I can say is what I see. And not me, but the Spirit of God within me.
That's right.
Right? Secondly, just believe. Because He is the real deal. Don't guess.
That's right.
The season of guesstimation is over.
That's right.
When you come to a restaurant, you come for food. When you go to the hospital, you go to be restored.
right.
When you go to a place of God, you come for purpose-driven and
Come on.
purpose-filled
Come on.
content. We're in the age of content.
Yes.
Purpose-driven and purpose-filled content. Come with expectation.
That's right.
Yet none.
That's right.
It is the best space to be in.
That's right. That's right.
Just come to receive.
That's right.
And come knowing that, come with the intent of, God, allow me to know. If you don't know what your purpose is, allow me to know my purpose.
That's right.
If you're not sure, allow me to fulfill my purpose.
That's right.
Because we're all going to leave one day.
That's right.
You want to leave empty.
That's right.
I am certainly going to leave empty.
right.
I leave in full. Leaving full is being selfish and disrespectful to the Most High. He has placed us here
right.
for a purpose, for us to fulfill it.
Amen.
And third, I will be here next year.
Amen.
I will sort out what I need to sort
Amen.
out to be here in person
Amen.
next year.
Amen. Amen.
Join us.
That's right.
The thing is real.
That's right.
Come to the well and have a sip with us.
Amen.
Yeah?
Amen.
God bless you.
God bless you. Listen, I'll let Pastor Mary give us the closing and then give us the information for our upcoming services and other activities that we have in the pipeline. Listen, you've heard from the horse own mouth how God, through the prophet Eric Ofiowusu, has done the prophecy and great things in her life. We want you to come and have an encounter with God and God's servant at 42 Park Hill Avenue, Yonkers. Come and your life will never be the same. Reverend, can you give us, I know we are going on a short break. What should the people expect within this week and then coming week as well?
Like you have hello people out there, God bless you. You have heard for yourself a live testimony. This is real, this is authentic. Okay, this is the living testimony. This is what God is doing in UWC. Come in here, join us, expect your miracle on the way. We just finished the 32 days fasting and prayers. Do not be afraid. The negative cycles are broken. Be in expectation of your miracle. Your testimony is on the way. We're not here this Friday, right, Pastor?
Yes.
And we're not here coming Tuesday as well. But come join us Sunday. Let the testimony begin to flood in.
Let it
God
flow.
bless you. Keep coming in. We love you. Shalom. Peace.
God bless you.
Thank you.